Minister for Transport, was found late last night on a building site in Greater London. Preliminary investigation suggests that this was suicide. We can confirm that this apparent suicide closely resembles those of Sir Geoffrey Patterson and James Phillimore.
Well, they all took the same poison. They were all found in places they had no reason to be.
For London on an army pension?
And you couldn't bear to be anywhere else. That's not the John Watson I know.
Yeah, not the John Watson.
Get a flat share or something?
Come on. You'd want me for a flatmate.
Told Mike this morning that I must be a difficult man to find a flatmate for. And now here he is, just after lunch with an old friend, clearly just home from military service in Afghanistan. Wasn't a difficult leap. What's new about this one? You wouldn't have come to get me if there wasn't something different.
You know how they never leave notes?
Yeah.
This one did. You got?
Victim is in her late 30s, professional person going by her clothes and guessing something in the media, going by the frankly alarming shade of pink. Suitcase, yes. She's been married for at least 10 years, but not happily. She's had a string of lovers, but none of them knew she was married. These words exactly. What happened at Lauriston Gardens, I must have blacked out. 22 Northumberland Street.
Her phone. Where's her mobile phone? There was no phone on the body. There's no phone in the case. We know she had one. That's her number there. You just texted.
What are we doing? Did I just text a murderer? What good will that do?
A few hours after his last victim, and now he receives a text that can only be from her. Somebody just found that phone. They'd ignore a text like that, but the murderer would panic.
Rachel was Jennifer Wilson's stillborn daughter 14 years ago.
Trying to tell us something.
Isn't the doorbell working? Your taxi's here, Sherlock.
Order a taxi, go away. She didn't lose her phone, she never lost it. She planted it on him. When she got out of the car, she knew that she was going to her death. She left the phone in order to lead us to her killer.
Rachel is not a name.
Then what is it?
John, on the luggage there's a label, email address. Just read her emails. It's a smartphone, it's got GPS.
Taxi for Sherlock Holmes. See, no one ever thinks about the cabbie. It's like you're invisible. Just the back of an head. Proper advantage for a serial killer.
Dull.
Okay, 2 bottles. Explain.
There's a good bottle and a bad bottle. You take the pill from the good bottle, you live. Take the pill from the bad bottle, you die.
The shaving foam behind your left ear. Nobody's pointed it out to you. Traces of where it's happened before, so obviously you live on your own. There's no one to tell you. But there's a photograph of children. The children's mother's been cut out of the picture. If she died, she'd still be there. Photograph's old, but the frame's new. You think of your children, but you don't get to see them. Strange father. She took the kids, but you still love them, and it still hurts. But there's more. Your clothes, recently laundered, but everything you're wearing is at least 3 years old. Keeping up appearances, but not planning ahead. And here you are on a kamikaze murder spree. What's the fun? 3 years ago. Is that when they told you?
Told me what?
That you're a dead man walking.
So are you.
You don't have long, though. Am I right?
Aneurysm. Right in here.
You didn't just kill 4 people because you're bitter. Bitterness is a paralytic. Love is a much more vicious motivator.
I have a sponsor.
You have a what?
For every life I take, money goes to my kids. The more I kill, the better off they'll be. You can take a 50-50 chance, or I can shoot you in the head. Which one would you have picked, just so I know whether I could have beaten you? You're not bored now, are you?